am Abdullah, and you watching Speed Spirit Cars. It's back, and it's a beast. 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan isn't just another high-end SUV. It's a rolling masterpiece, a billionaire's dream, and a symbol of ultimate power. But let's get real for a second. Is it truly the most luxurious SUV ever made? Or is it just an overpriced status symbol for the ultra-wealthy? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why the 2025 Cullinan might just be the greatest luxury SUV of all time, or why it could be the most excessive flex in automotive history. And trust me, you won't want to miss what I have to say about its most ridiculous hidden feature later in the video. Let's start with the one thing you can't ignore: how this thing looks. The 2025 Cullinan isn't just big, it's commanding. It has the presence of a private jet and the elegance of a royal palace. The Pantheon grille, larger than ever, like a chrome-plated throne for the road. The Spirit of Ecstasy, now electronically retractable because, well, some people have sticky fingers. And those suicide doors. If normal doors are for peasants, these are for kings and queens. This isn't just an SUV, it's a statement. You don't buy a Cullinan to blend in. You buy it to announce to the world, I have arrived. But let's be honest, looking rich is one thing, feeling rich is another, and that's where the magic happens. Under the hood, the 2025 Cullinan carries a 6.75-liter twin-turbo V12, pushing out a massive 600 horsepower. That's right, this 3-ton luxury fortress can go from 0 to 60 in just 4.5 seconds. But here's the real kicker. This isn't a sports SUV. It's not trying to be a Lamborghini Urus or a Bentley Bentayga. Rolls-Royce engineers call this the magic carpet ride, and that's exactly what it feels like. Air suspension that scans the road and adjusts automatically. 100 kilograms of extra soundproofing, because silence is the ultimate luxury. All-wheel drive that grips the road effortlessly. And while most SUVs boast about their off-road capabilities, Rolls-Royce simply says, if you must go off-road, do it in absolute silence and comfort. But if you think the ride is impressive, wait until you step inside. Step inside and suddenly you're in a 5-star luxury suite on wheels. The Starlight headliner, now with customizable constellations, because why not own the night sky? The rear seats, more comfortable than your bed, with massaging functions that rival a high-end spa. The materials, leather so soft it feels like it was handcrafted by angels. And if you think that's impressive, wait for this. Introducing the Viewing Suite, a motorized setup in the trunk that unfolds into 2 luxurious leather chairs and a cocktail table, perfect for watching a sunset or flexing on everyone around you. But Rolls-Royce didn't just stop at making this SUV comfortable. They made it the ultimate status symbol. If you own a Cullinan, you don't just drive, you get driven. That's why the back seats are even more outrageous. Fully reclining like a first-class airline seat. Privacy glass that turns opaque at the push of a button, built-in champagne coolers, because drinking water in a Rolls-Royce is practically illegal. But here's the truth. A Cullinan isn't just a luxury car, it's a power statement. But here's the million-dollar question. Can anything actually compete with this? Let's compare it to the so-called competition. Bentley Bentayga. Fancy, but still feels like a really expensive Audi. Mercedes-Maybach GLS? Luxurious, sure, but it's still a Mercedes at the end of the day. Lamborghini Urus? Fast, but it's not a Rolls-Royce. The Cullinan stands in a league of its own. It's not trying to be the fastest. It's not trying to be the sportiest. It's simply the best. But here's where things get even more interesting. SUVs aren't just about luxury anymore. They're about power and prestige. And 2 brands are battling for dominance. So, what do you think? Is the 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan truly the most luxurious SUV ever built? Or is there an SUV that can actually take the crown? Speaking of SUV rivalries, if you thought this was the ultimate luxury battle, wait until you see Ferrari versus Lamborghini. That's right, Ferrari's first ever SUV, the Purosangue, is going head-to-head with the Lamborghini Urus. Which one reigns supreme? Click here to watch the showdown now.